So today we're going to be talking about Archive-It, which is the service that Boston College Law School uses for our web archive. Archive-It is a service provided by the Internet Archive that allows museums, libraries, universities, or other organizations to create their own web archive by capturing different versions of web pages of interest. This might be pages that are at risk of being deleted, or pages that likely change frequently, such as social media or a organization's own web page. You can see from the Boston College Law School account page, which is at archiveit.org/home/bclaw, that we have been using this service since July of 2018, so for a little over 2 years. If we scroll down, we can see all of the collections that we have created. So these are all collections of different websites. We have the BC Law Course Catalog collection, which collects course catalogs from previous semesters. The BC Law Websites collection, which collects websites hosted or run by the law school, as well as social media accounts, and the Law YouTube Videos collection, which contains archived versions of all of the videos uploaded to the law school YouTube account. So let's open up one of these collections. If we open up the Law Websites collection, we can see that we have 18 total websites that have been captured as a part of this collection. So we can scroll through and see the different sites that there are. We can also navigate using the groups on the left-hand side here. So we have 3 groups: law sites, social media, and law library. This helps narrow it down if we're looking for something in particular. So for example, if I want to see if we have a version of the law school website homepage, it would probably be under law sites, so I can click there. This narrows it down so I can scroll through pretty quickly and find, yes indeed, we do have the law school homepage. Alternatively, I can X out of this and go back just by Xing out here, and I could do a keyword search. So if I search for homepage, hit search, it'll bring up Boston College Law School homepage, exactly what I'm looking for. So if we look at this entry, all of the website entries have the same information. They have the title, they have the URL, the source URL. They also tell you how many times the website was captured and when. So you can see here that we have captured the homepage 586 times total between October of 2018 and November 20th, 2020. So that's yesterday. So if I want to see any of these archive versions, I can just click on the URL. This will bring me to this page here, which lists every copy capture that we've made of the website organized by date. So they're organized by columns here: 2018, 2019, and 2020. So we can look through and see which dates are captured. It looks like it has pretty much been captured daily since 2018. So we can scroll through, we can see that, yes indeed, the most recent one, November 20th, 2020, that's yesterday. The oldest one, is from October 22nd, 2018. So if I want to view any of these, I can just click on the date of interest. So let's say December 4th, 2018. And this should open up that copy of the page. It might take a minute to load. That's okay, just let it load. You'll see at the top here we have this yellow banner that tells us we are viewing an archived web page. It tells us the date that it was archived. It also gives us a link back to the page with all of the versions, as well as a link to the web collection it came from and from our institution's homepage. So if we scroll through, we can see that this actually gives us a pretty nice snapshot of what the homepage looked like in 2018. We have most of the content. Some of it is missing. There are, for example, over here on the right, there should be a widget here that lets us see some of the tweets from the law school social media account. However, that didn't fully load, but most of the content is here, and we do have most of the functionality. So we can scroll through this carousel here. We can scroll through this carousel here, see all of the interesting news items from 2018. We can open up the menus, see what all of the subpages are on the website. So if I wanted to compare this to, say, the most recent version of the page, I can click All Versions, and that will bring me back to this page right here, and I can scroll all the way down and look at the version on November 20th. So you'll notice that a lot of these dates have little asterisks next to them, but the 20th doesn't. The little asterisk indicates that something has changed since the last time the page was captured. So November 19th has a little asterisk, which means that something changed on the page between the 18th and the 19th, but nothing changed between the 19th and the 20th. So actually, if I click on November 20th, that will open up that version of the page. Again, takes a minute to load. And you can see in the yellow banner up top that it does say that this document was downloaded and not saved because it was a duplicate of a previously captured version on the 19th. So that's useful to know exactly when something was captured. So again, we can scroll through and see what we have captured. We still have a lot of that same content. It looks like the home page hasn't changed that much in the past 2 years. This is new. The follow us on Instagram, this little widget, that wasn't there in 2018, so that's cool. And if we go up, unsurprisingly, we have different news items in this top carousel here, so we can see what was on the page yesterday. Again, sometimes images will take a couple minutes to load, but they'll get there eventually. So we can look through, see what the page looked like yesterday. If we opened up the live version of the page, it would probably look pretty similar to this version of the page. But we could go back, we could look at what it looked like last year, we could look at what it looked like this summer. But we could also click on BC The Law websites over here, and that will bring us back to the collection that the website was in. So we can look at any of the other websites in this collection, like the Impact blog or the Law Library Twitter account. And we can go back up right here, Boston College Law School, to look at our institution account page, to look at any of our other collections. So we could look at the YouTube videos or the course catalog. So from here, you should have all the information that you need to be able to navigate through our web archive. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Avi Bauer, at bauerac@bc.edu. I'm happy to help you with any project related to the web archive and answer any questions. Good luck with your project.